How's everybody doing today? Let me make sure that audio is good. Um, Everything else is good. Come on, stop playing two pianos. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Oh, I'll give you that one. It's impressive. Come on. Let's see. Here we go. All right, thank you guys for watching. We are live. Funny thing is, my name is not Matty Ice. Actually have a friend named Matt. We call him Matty Ice. Um, so that's not me. But how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Matt. What's up? Salute to the chat. Let's get it. Yes, definitely. Let's get it. We do have 57 people here, so as soon as you get in here, uh, let's see. Did you hit the like button yet? I'm always, since I'm doing a title so much, I always like capitalize the first letter for some reason. Um, Come on. Boom. All right. 69 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, answer the poll if you want to. We'll keep that up for a little bit. Um, let's see. Let's see. Good morning. We are here. I'm here, or I'm in Coinbase bankruptcy. Um, did we hear something about that today? Is there news on Coinbase bankrupt? So I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. Bankruptcy news. I'm not seeing anything. We'll definitely look at that a little bit. We'll look into some news there. Lunic should drop some more so I can buy millions more. That's what a lot of people want to see. I need to see green. We are seeing some green, especially in things like Ethereum, Polygon, Uniswap, um, Ethereum Classic. Some things are actually green and it looks good. Cronos is up to 13 cents. We'll take it. Um, Good morning, everybody. Good morning, bro. Excella Technologies is saving my portfolio. That's good. Which has more potential, Shib or Lunic? More potential, I would probably say Lunic with the things that are happening. But right now, from what I heard, and this is coming from the lead developer. Yesterday, I posted a video talking about how massive burns can happen. And he's talking about massive burns, which is something that Satoshi never talks about, which is something that the team never talks about. And I haven't heard much from the team themselves, but if somebody like with that status is coming out and saying, look, there may be massive burns coming down the pipeline, then you might want to look at this a little bit further. So I'd probably say Lunic right now in the short term, Shib obviously in the long term, but Lunic can also have some potential in the long term as well. It has an easier way or an easier path to 1 cent than Shib does. Let me just put it like that. Question: do you know if the 1.2% Lunic burn stops after there's a certain amount of supply left? Yes, it's 10 billion. So that leaves for you to get to $1, it would be a $10 billion market cap, which is not insane. It's definitely at a higher tier market cap on something that may not have a crazy amount of utility, but we're building different forms of utility. So it could be something that's a lot that actually works out pretty well with 10 billion, but that would only get it to $1. Obviously, we want to be able to get this back to previous levels because if it can, then people that are holding millions right now are going to be so wealthy, because if it gets back to $100 and you have, it gets back to $100 and you have 1 million coins, you know what that is, right? Like, you know that you're going to be a multi-millionaire if it gets back to $100, or it gets back to $20, or it gets back to $10. It's all speculation, but hopefully we can get there. Kenny, thank you for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate that. If you had $1,000 Lunic, or if you had $1,000 Lunic or USTC or ratio, so I would probably just go Lunic. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of USTC, but right now it's just functioning as any other cryptocurrency with no potential use case in mind. The only thing that can benefit USTC up to a crazy point is repegging, right? And reestablishing the algorithm, which we don't know if it's going to happen. Now, if you're looking for a quick gain, you can get that in either or. USTC seems to be pulling Lunic to where it needs to go. So me personally, I would go with Lunic, but USTC is a good day trade or swing trade investment. Matthew, what's your thoughts on Tectonic? It's low and might be a great opportunity. So I think, yes, Tectonic does have some potential to run. I don't like all of the supply in the top 8 wallets. That's the thing that gets me. I like the fact that they have growth, and I've seen people that are, sorry, I was reading something else. I've seen people that are gaining something from Tectonic, but it's the top 8 wallets that get me every time. You know, it's like 60 or 70% of the entire supply, even though they're accurately labeled and all that stuff. It just doesn't sit well with me. Brooklyn in the house. Well, thank you for watching. You all should stop wasting time on Luna and Lunic, and research other projects. There are a lot of good projects out there. I'm not gonna say there isn't. These live streams are a lot of times to talk about some of these projects, but you're absolutely right. There are a ton of projects out there, but I don't know if people are wasting their time by talking about these things. You could say the same thing for so many people that made hundreds of thousands of dollars from something like Shiba Inu, or even from the move where Lunic dropped down to some of these low lows. The crypto market is not only about what the project is about, it's about popularity, right? And if something is very popular, you want to get behind that, because you never know what that can be, where people are risking a small amount to gain a large amount. So popularity is huge in crypto. You can have the best use case in the world and literally be worth nothing, right? Because of the fact that it doesn't have any popularity, and popularity comes, throughout time. It's not something that you can just say, oh, this is going to do the best thing possible for the world today. But if people don't get behind it, if you don't see volume within that, if you don't see popularity in news articles and all of that other type of stuff, you're not going to get there, right? So I don't know if they're wasting their time. They're understanding what the crypto market is all about, popularity. Stock market is mainly about, businesses and, some of these top tier businesses, obviously, and what their revenue is like. It's on many different factors, but the crypto market can literally be a coin that does nothing. That's the most popular. And then throughout that popularity, it finds a way to do something, to have a use case, right? Yes, things may not have a use case now, but when you have the popularity, people develop use cases for them. And we have to sift through all of the junk to get to whatever the real use case should be. Hopefully that breaks things down. But yeah, there are a lot of good projects out there that you can obviously put money into. And this is why I'm always looking at the top 100. I'm not sitting here and saying, oh, well, you know what? I need to look at 300 or 500 of the top coins. No, the top 100 really gets you to where you need to get to, gives you an understanding of exactly what the crypto market is doing. Guys, I can only stay on here till about 8:30. I have Hayden with me, so where's my phone? Oh, it's right in front of me. That's right below the mic, so I couldn't see it. So yeah, let me show you my screen. Yeah, a lot of people made money from SHIB. A lot of people also lost lots of money. Yeah, that's in every investment. But there's also like you don't see these type of gains. So in every scenario, a lot of people gained a lot of money in Ethereum. A lot of people lost a lot of money in Ethereum. A lot of people gained a lot of money in Bitcoin. A lot of people lost a lot of money in Bitcoin. But the point of these videos that you create is to stop you from losing a lot of money. And when you look at something like SHIB, you have to find where the bottom is, and you're not going to be able to predict where the absolute bottom is. Lunic, you got to find where the bottom is. You're not going to be able to predict where the absolute bottom is, but you can look at everything that it has to offer, and get it close enough to the bottom so that you profit out of the deal. It's really going to $1. I've been hearing about that for a long. You're talking about Shiba Inu? Sorry, I'm behind. Good morning, Matt. Algo is low and it's a good entry point. What do you think about Algo? So I like Algorand. I have Algorand. I have about, I think, 1,000 Algorand. And I'm sitting on that, gaining an APY over in Coinbase. So yeah, it is at a low point, and I can't wait until it actually plays out. So yeah. Please don't say Shibarium is coming next week. We still need documentation. Testnet, which has no burns until official Shibarium launch. I'm not gonna say that Shibarium is coming next week. The reason why I'm talking about Shiba Inu burns and how they may be coming sooner than you think. It's all based on a tweet that you don't hear Satoshi talk about burns often, like ever, and the fact that he comes out and says that they're working on something big, they're working on things, they're working on burns to see the community have some sort of effort into burning. I hope it's not something like the burn portal, to where the community is providing all of their money towards this and just burning it all off, because I feel like that's already been done, right? So if they build maybe a burn coin or a burn token or something, I would support that token 100%. If they decided to create a burn project, I would support that 100%. But we don't know the detail of that. It's just, obviously the Shibarium coming sometime soon, and then also whatever this larger burn project will be, maybe it is Shibarium. We don't know. Have you researched Quant? Yes, I have 2 Quant. I wanted to buy more at a lower point, and I decided that I should not at this point. It's already at 104, and I wanted to buy at 40 something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like 40 to 50, like high 40s. You previously talked about Dogecoin Mars as a token worth. Dogecoin Mars, is this token worth long term? I don't know if it's worth long term. I bought into it before as a just kind of like what if scenario, but it wasn't a lot. It was like $25 just in case they did something crazy, but it wasn't based on any type of investment. It was only based on popularity that they saw there. So I don't know if it's worth anything or should be worth anything, but you never know. Something can do something crazy. I just joined SHIB Discord, but I got various dudes impersonating you, pushing websites. Okay, let me go into Discord really quick and get them out of here. Give me a second. I freaking hate that. They're impersonating me with my image. Let me go to server settings, members. Let me search up Matthew Perry. Yeah, there's like 17 different. All right. So I'm gonna. Hmm, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Hmm. I see what it is. So, okay. Okay. Um, all right. So these people that are impersonating me are watching my live stream. So I'm gonna pick uh, various times of the day to where I'm just going to. Um, we'll see. We got it. What are your thoughts about Shiba Doge, Matt? Do you think Lunic will pump after tomorrow Terra Rebels meeting? Do I think Lunic will pump? Um, it depends. Like right, like how many people are deciding to buy more at some of these prices. It's not about just what happens there, but also if it creates some sort of path forward. I don't think we'll learn anything crazy. So most likely not. But it all depends what the market is doing and if people want to buy at those prices. So I wouldn't say it's if it does pump, it's based on that. I would say it pumps. It's just based on people buying at a good price and volume flowing through the crypto market. Please burn 500 trillion. I'll make else. What? Matt, I'm coming. I'm positive. Not like I'd get the scammers out, but I can't. Yeah, I've been like I said, I tried to, and they just changed their name very quickly. So they watch the live streams. Apparently, my wife's home. I made like 1,000 on Krill after I heard you talk about it. I'm very happy getting some of my money back from other tokens. Yeah. Again, like there are different positions. I talk about different positions. It's not only about Shiba Inu and or Dogecoin or Lunic. It's about a lot of other things. So I talk about different plays that I'm in, and I understand how there are plays outside of what I'm in, and I totally understand that, and we can talk about that from time to time, and definitely break down some other positions that people want to see. But I always talk about a lot of the positions that I am in because if I'm talking about a position saying that I believe in it, I'm like, hey, I believe in this position and I don't hold the token, it makes no sense for me to talk about it. How do you know that I believe in it if I don't hold it? Right. So, yeah. Matt, what platform are you using to buy your Lunic since everything is going bankrupt? So I have my Lunic on MetaMask, and I don't think everything is going bankrupt. But I have it on MetaMask. That's where I'm holding things. Lunic and some of my Zelda Inu as well. Um, and yeah, that's where I hold it. MetaMask is just simple. It's very easy to use. How to stay on record ever in the UK? Jeez. Thoughts on Shiba Doge? I really don't have too many thoughts on Shiba Doge. I mean, it's literally just a play on a name, you know, the Shib name, the Doge name, and it's just a meme of a popular token or a meme of two popular tokens. It's just not. It's something that could take off with popularity and does have a little bit of popularity, but not as much as some of these other plays that are out here. Where do you invest? Wait, where do you invest more? Crypto, stocks, real estate, or holding cash? Um, so I probably invest a lot more into the crypto market. I would say it's probably equal right now in how much I'm holding balance wise. And we're only talking about short term. Long term, I'm investing in ETFs. I'm investing in the dividend positions. So I'm heavily invested in the stock market. over there and different businesses over there in my long-term accounts. And that's something that's saved for retirement, something that I always put to the side, and it just makes sense to always have those pieces invested into there. But when it comes to short-term plays, it's probably more towards how much I am investing every single month. Probably more is going into crypto, but if you look at the total amount between the two, you probably have a slight edge of crypto versus the stock market, because AMC obviously blew it up to a certain level, and you also saw a decrease when it comes to SOS. That was a bad decision, but yeah, I would say I invest more in the crypto market. Any advice on how to find new hyper-growing 1000x coins early and how to buy them? I don't feel comfortable with those shady exchanges. So a lot of times, if you want to buy something early, most things flow through like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. That's where you can buy things early. So if you have a MetaMask, you can link your wallet to Uniswap or PancakeSwap and find a way to invest into some of these coins and tokens. The issue that you're dealing with is that you have to pick between some of these tokens that may not have any type of popularity. And the crazy thing is, if you're trying to invest early, you want something that doesn't have popularity right away, but also does have a lot of people talking about it, I guess, which is rare to see. It's very rare to find. To get in absolutely the earliest possible, you probably have to be a part of that coin launching. Took your advice on Harvest Farm, slowly accumulating. That's great to hear. Would it be smarter to hold Shiba Inu until the next bull run? Absolutely, because if you're buying at some of these lows, the midway point is going to be great for you, right? If you have, let's say, $1,000, $2,000 at this point, even though you're not at $1 million when it gets back to 0.00004 or 5 or whatever, you may be at $5,000 or $10,000. So you're gaining your initial investment back plus a little bit of profit, and then you can let the rest sit there. You're not losing any money over time. You're gaining money over time while also having a potential chance to gain so much more in the end. So, of course, holding to the next bull run is probably the best scenario, because then you get the higher price. Right now, we're at the lowest prices that we can possibly have. Matt, I truly appreciate your content. If I take my money out of Coinbase, what exchange do you recommend? I don't know if I would recommend any exchange. I haven't heard crypto.com in the news too much. I've heard Coinbase in the news. I put out a video yesterday talking about bankruptcy, and a lot of people took my crypto.com video as a form of, clickbait. Hey, you shouldn't be talking about bankruptcy, but they're confusing clickbait for a negative video or talking about a negative topic. So for me, crypto.com, I don't see a lot that's going against that platform. They have a lot of money. I don't see anything against it, but M. Kriegs apparently says don't do crypto.com. So, Kriegs, if you have a new place or a different place that you want to tell people to be a part of in your experience, feel free to. You like Kraken? So she likes Kraken. Definitely give it a look. She tends to have great suggestions, not only with just exchanges, but also investments. I know you were one of the first people to mention Solana on my channel. So, and Solana grew to a crazy point at that point. How to buy Luna T, and how much is the price now? I found no data on the price information. So if you're talking about lunatics, I don't know if that's the symbol for it. Let me go back here. If you're talking about lunatics token, so you can't buy it yet. It's still in. It's not pre-sale yet. Pre-sale, it goes live tomorrow. So the pink sale goes live tomorrow in 1 day and 2 hours. one day, 2 hours and 53 minutes. So basically what, why can't I do math? 10 o'clock? Is that right? No, maybe. I don't know. 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, wait, 11 o'clock, something around that. So yeah, it's going to go live on Wednesday, and you can go to the pink sale, and you'll be able to get it through Pancake Swap when you actually have it open, when the launch is out there. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, feel free to be a part of it. I will be a part of it. I like what they're doing. I like everything about it. So yeah. Are you going to migrate your coins off of Coinbase or risking a hold fast after rumors of their bankruptcy? So for me, I'm going to keep researching everything and keep make sure I understand what they are doing. They are one of the, if not the largest, exchange that's out there. So I really don't see them, failing. I really don't see them filing for bankruptcy, but it can happen. Anything could happen, right? So I'm not going to create any type of panic. That's not me. That's not something that I do. I understand how you're risking your money or putting your money at risk in some form or fashion, but I don't see a point in doing that right now. It's not anything that's crazy. There have been bankruptcy rumors for a number of months now, but if things start to get back to where they were, especially price-wise and volume-wise and all that stuff, then this will all go out the window. They've been doing intermittent withdrawal freezes. I can get a pre-launch on Lunatics. Wait, can I get a pre-launch on Lunatics, or we will list it today? I heard breaking at 3 today. No. Vine's golf course is great. I'll have to check it out. I don't know where it is. Yeah, 100 million Shiba is good enough. Yeah, I definitely think it's good enough. Save your Shiba could reach a penny by 2030 or 2034. So that's the thing. When you look at these plays that we are holding, Lunic and Shiba Inu, you never know what the long-term play will be. You never know what they're going to do. But when you could take gains, you obviously find a way to take some of these gains so that you never lose in the end. Like, I think what I did with AMC was great. And if I would have stuck with my plan, instead of being influenced by a lot of people, I would have been able to invest $16,000 down at this low, or $20,000 down at this low. But I decided to buy in at a higher point. I decided to buy in at a level of, I forget what it was. It was sub 20. And I said I would do it if it was sub 20. I think I said higher point. I mean lower point. I could buy in at a lower point and obviously see that run a little bit, which I did buy in at a low point in my Roth IRA. So any gains in there obviously are tax-free, Crypto.com is significantly higher prices due to their fees, so you'll buy and already be negative. But the thing is like I'm looking for protection, right? I understand in a situation like right now, I don't pay any fees, so I don't pay any fees. I haven't bought anything right now. I would just transfer things, and the reason why I would do that is because they're taking in what I've seen, they're taking the initiative to protect their exchange, right? And that's how you protect it, rather than go bankrupt and lose all of your money. you can risk paying any type of higher fees. I would gladly pay higher fees for protection, you know? Most of all, crypto is in Voyager. Any hope for me? Still watching my values move around in the app. Started putting money into FTX. I heard FTX is going to be having some issues. They've been stating that they have a billion, or they have a few billions left there, but I've heard FTX having some issues as well, because I know they offer high APYs in coins that they shouldn't be offering high APYs in. I saw their last earnings report, and they seem fine to me. What, crypto.com, or you're talking about Coinbase? Probably, yeah. I wouldn't stress it too much. I wouldn't create panic. Flooding banks and exchanges has a big self-fulfilling profit. Does it? Um, if Terra Luna was abandoned, what projects do they have? And if none, what is the point of investing if they can't create value? If Terra Luna was abandoned, what projects do they have? I don't know what you're talking about. Lunic is going to be a comeback kick of the century. It does look that way. I mean, everything that's being implemented, everything that's being talked about, it looks that way. The fact that Lunic, and people are underestimating this, they're looking at this with the same thing or the same value as something like SHIB right now. And right now, if Lunic was to get to a penny, it would be worth a $65 billion market cap. That is not insane, right? And if it gets to a penny, it's losing 3 zeros. So whatever you have right now in dollar value, add 3 zeros to it, right? You're going to be able to gain a heck of a lot as you get to some of these points. Matt, what do you think about Move Block? Love your videos. Never heard of it. Is it supposed to be Movie Block? Or is it actually Move Block? Yeah, I'm not getting anything for it. I'm also not getting anything at all, so I need to... Yeah, I'm not getting anything for it. I don't know. What did I miss so far? We talked about Lunic. We talked about Shiba Inu. We talked about why we would see bigger burns coming soon. And really, it's around the fact that people leading the ecosystem that's out there are talking about massive burns, which they've never done. So talking about how we could see massive burns from a true community effort is a big deal. And already having the burn portal out there means that we're not going to have something like that where they're just asking the community just to take $100 and burn $100. No, it's about putting it into an investment and then simultaneously burning a certain amount through that investment. How many of you want to go to 1500? What? What do you... I don't know what you're talking about. Let me edit this. Let me see. All right. All right, so we got 312 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. CZ just bought a Metagloria NFT. Really? He tweeted about it. Did he? Let's see, Z. Where did he tweet about it? Onward. Yeah, I don't know where he tweeted about it. Well, that's good if that's true. I would imagine it is. You probably see it somewhere. Uh, hey Matt, question: what's the difference between Shiba Burn token and Lunatic's token? So, Lunatic's token has a transparent team behind them. From what I've seen with the Shiba Burn token that was there, um, that had a completely different team behind it. And when it first launched, it was like transparent. And I love the fact that the person that was in charge was transparent. But then handing it over, you don't have a toxic community that not saying that the SHIB community is toxic. It's just the toxic ecosystem that you have with Shiba, you don't have that with Luna, right? You may have toxic people in any place, but you don't have toxic people that are leading the charge, right? So with Shiba and how so many people develop burn projects and they shut it down really quickly. They don't support any of these projects. They come out and say, you know what, we can't support anything you have because our defense breed is telling us we can't support anything legally. We can't do it. All this other stuff. You can't find a way to push those projects because you only want to push your own. That's what you have with Shiba Inu. With Lunatics and Luna, right, and Lunic token, you have a community that's not toxic, that doesn't have a Discord group that's going to say, hey, don't support this project. Everything that I've seen, there have been so many different projects that have been created and so much support for a lot of these projects that are looking to do so much for this position. It's a ecosystem that doesn't care about the community versus an ecosystem that cares about the community, or the community that is the ecosystem there. So it's a difference between the two that really drive a token forward or drive an investment forward. And I think this is going to be a lot different. One, because you have a very transparent team that's out there. I mean, insanely transparent with all of the people that are there, literally doxing everyone. And that's fantastic to see who they are, where they come from, the story behind them, the story behind creating the token, the story behind investing in Lunic. There's just so many differences between it. And it's I think when you have a transparent team from the beginning and you have support from the community versus a transparent team to where you're ripped apart by the people that are leading that community, it hurts. And it hurts to the core to where you're like, you know what? I might as well just give up. I might as well not even be a part of this anymore. And that's exactly what the transparent team from that burn token did. So it's definitely a different situation. My chest has been itching a lot. I don't know why. Is that weird? I feel like it's weird. Um, I took a pic. I can send it to you, Matt. For what? Yeah, go ahead. Send it in Discord. You're still in Discord, right? Uh, there you go. Just cleared and deleted a bunch of photos and videos got mixed up. Okay. Well, thank you. Go ahead and yeah, send it. Um, let's see. I'm behind. Matt, do you know MMF? I don't know it right now. Damn, I gotta scroll through all his tweets. Yeah, I know he has a lot. That's a lot of scrolling. CZ doesn't stop. Hey Matt, I love what you're doing. I just wanted to get your thoughts on Solana. So I like Solana's potential. Definitely like Solana's potential. Um, I believe they're increasing the supply as time goes on, or adding to the supply, which limits the value that it could get back to. You're probably seeing the same market cap that it can get back to, but the value would end up decreasing a little bit. But it does have a lot of potential. People believe in it as just as much as I do, if not more. And it does have a lot of popularity behind it. So yeah, I mean, it really checks all the boxes for a top tier cryptocurrency. So I held Solana before, made a little bit of money, sold it, used that money to buy something else. I need to start taking some of the money that I gain and putting it back into my bank account, which I tend to take the money that I gain and reinvest it. And a lot of them are short-term plays to gain something out of it, more consistent income out of it. Growing some hair on your chest? I don't know, maybe. I didn't shave anything, so I don't know. It's weird to talk about that right now, but still. Um, just cleared out my deleted pictures, so it's gone. That's horrible. Uh, Everyone laughed at me when I got more Lunic. Hopefully, we we get the last laugh. Yeah, of course. I mean, people questioned me as I was doing it, right? So Lunic was falling, and people were questioning me. Why are you buying Lunic right now? It's a stupid decision, right? It's the dumbest thing you could buy, right? And I bought it. $40 got me 65 million, and people were like, "Oh, well, you know what?" Or 63 million, and people were like, "Oh, well, you got so much. That's because it's not going to come back. It's completely failed, and it's just a failed project, right?" And literally within the same maybe 30 minutes, they had to retract that statement because it went from where it was to obviously increasing to where I gained an easy $1,000 off of $1,500 off of a $40 investment. Then it increased more, and I gained another $1,500 off of that $40 investment. Well, who had the last laugh at that point? Obviously, it was me and some other people that got in at the same time I did. So there's a lot of people that made thousands of dollars literally off of $100 investment, and it's phenomenal to see that. And you see how quiet some of these people are that were talking about Lunic as a horrible investment at that point. It's like, well, I still think it's a horrible investment. Well, was it? So many people just made money at the bottom. What's your realistic target point for Luna Classic? My target point to sell everything. I don't really have a target point to sell everything, right? I do want to bring this up, and let me bring this up over here. I want to bring up my cash flows. Um, Let me see. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move this, and I'm gonna bring up a different thing here. We'll bring up exit plan. I guess the Terra exit plan. We'll scroll over. All right. So yeah, when it comes to what did I do here? What was that? Why did that close? It closed for some reason. All right. So yeah, when I look at my Terra exit plan, people always ask me, "Hey, what price are you going to sell at? Are you going to sell at 1 penny? Are you going to sell at um, 5 cents? Are you going to sell at 10 cents? Where are you going to sell?" Well, understand that what I plan on doing is, I plan on selling at multiple spots. It's not going to be one spot. It's not going to be something where I'm like, all right, when it gets to $1, I'm selling everything at $20 million. That's something that's difficult to do. Why? Because you, throughout all of this time, however long it takes to get to this point, right, through this scenario here, yes, I just killed it. Nice. However long it takes to get to this level here, right, any of these levels, you're going from $2,000 that it currently is valued at to $10,000, where you have captured a lot of your initial investment, and you're also looking at $10,000 in your account that is all profit. Then $18,000, and that's still at a low point, right? $20,000, $60,000, $100,000. You're telling me that it's easy for you to understand that you turned $40 into $100,000. Now, if there is a clear path to get us to where we need to go, so like say if we know automatically we're going to $10 billion worth of a market or supply, 10 billion supply, then I know that I can sell a little bit further. So I'm not going to make the move where I would at, maybe a half a penny or, 0.8 cents, right? I'm not going to make this move there. I'll probably wait till it gets to a penny, because that may be a $1 billion, $2 billion market cap. And when it burns off a certain amount, that you could do that. When it gets close to it, you can take a little bit if you want to. So 2 million at one of these stages, if I wanted to, at $160,000 or $200,000, that's probably where I will make my first move, right? Let's say it is a penny, right? And I take out 2 million of that would be $20,000. Well, again, I've already captured my initial investment. Plus now I have $20,000, and then we see this grow to a level of 5 cents. That's worth 900,000. I could take a little bit there, right? It's about capturing your profit, right? And if I take $120,000 within this time frame, now I'm giving myself a clear vision to move forward. Yes, I could have taken 900,000, but I've already taken 120, and I'm happy to accept that, right? Now, if it continues to grow and I have 1 million in here, this is where it's going to be very difficult to hold, right? If you're holding all the way to 90 cents or $1, you're holding millions of dollars in your account, in your balance, with the potential of this coming back down. So that's when I will take a little bit more profit, maybe somewhere around the 20-cent mark, and say, hey, you know what? I want to take 3 million. That's 30 million. I want to take 3 million coins, and that's $600,000. I'm comfortable with sitting on whatever is left, because I already gained $720,000. I turned $40 into 720, right? There was a super chat that I missed. Sorry. Fish and chips. My tongue just got stuck. Fish and chips with a bit of green Lunic always makes my day. I absolutely love fish and chips. I actually wanted to start a segment to my channel, any channel, anywhere, of testing and reviewing fish and chips, because anytime a restaurant has fish and chips, I will buy it. I will try it. I will most likely love it, unless it's something that was just like already frozen. It wasn't like fresh fish and chips. Like fresh fish and chips are just phenomenal. So I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I watched the interview with DJ Trev, and I think they did say something about a pre-sale today at 3 p.m. I could be wrong, but someone else also mentioned it. Yeah, I didn't see anything on that, and I also don't see anything on their Twitter, so maybe they got the day wrong or confused. I know that was created a couple of days ago, so there may have been some confusion, but I'm not sure. All I know is the pink sale says that it's going to happen Wednesday. But thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Dan, also thank you for that super chat as well. Can I get a copy of this Excel spreadsheet, Doc? So it's in my Patreon if you guys want to go over there and get it. And I have it all. I don't have all of the tabs in there. I just have the one tab, the Terra exit plan tab. And then you can copy it with whatever investment you want to look at. So if you have an exit plan that you feel like it's going to get to certain prices, you can just change the name, obviously, and change the prices to prices that match your cryptocurrency. And then you can also change whatever coins you have there. And that's what your starting coins will be. It will update what the starting price will be. How much lunatic token will you need for a good profit? I'm not sure. I guess it depends what's going to happen with the positions. Understand that there is going to be dilution from the start. So you're adding in the tokens. You're adding in the tokens for pre-sale. Then you have the tokens that are open to everybody, and then you have more that's added to the supply every week, I believe, until you get to the 100 billion mark. And that's where we can see massive movement, massive volume within that. Lunic going to $28. Why is my head itching right here? I don't know why. Weird. It might be one of those flies that keep landing on the same spot. I think ADA is finally going to break out. Okay. So I think he was talking about Alexa, what's 3 p.m. UTC time?
Eastern Daylight Time is current time zone. It is 11 a.m. in Eastern Daylight.
What? Alexa, what is 3 p.m. in UTC time?
This might answer your question. July 19th at 3 p.m. in your time zone is July 19th at 11 a.m. in Universal Time Coordinated.
That didn't answer my damn question. I wasn't talking about 3 p.m. here. I'm talking about 3 p.m. Some. It doesn't freaking matter. But yeah, apparently they have an AMA tomorrow at 8 a.m. So we will see what happens there. But they have another AMA there. A Lunatics token. Yeah, I might be live at that time. I should be live at that time. But it depends because right now, like I said, I have Hayden with me, so I have to check to see what her camera is doing. My phone's right in front of me. See if she's awake. But we can't be live for long today. Once I realize that she's up, and we're gonna have to head off of here. It may only be an hour. I mean, she's still sleeping, so we're no matter what, we're only going till about 9 o'clock. So because I have to take her into the doctor to get her checked to return to daycare. So how much lunatics will you buy? So I'll probably buy somewhere around Alexa too distracted. Yeah, pretty much. I probably will buy somewhere around 100 to start, maybe another $100 worth as we move forward, maybe another week from now, and then another $100 a week from then. So 3 UTC times 11 a.m. your time. Okay, I thought maybe it would be the fact that they were talking about the AMA and not a pink sale launch at 3 p.m. What do you think about Gala? So I like Gala. I've talked about Gala previously. I always wanted to buy it, but I can't find the right time. I know there is dilution. The thing that's holding me back is the potential dilution. Even though we haven't seen it really, if there is some, it's a very small amount. But Yeah, it's just that's what's holding me back really. How many zeros will Lunatics have then? We don't know. We have to see what the pre-sale is like. We have to see what the liquidity is like. We have to see all of that. So um, I don't know if it will have a crazy amount. It should have a crazy amount of zeros or a decent amount of zeros because it's starting out at tens of billions, so it should be a lower price. You purchase Lunatics token on Pink Sale or Pancake Swap. Right now it would be Pink Swale. What? It would be a Pink Sale, but then when it's open to everyone, right? It would be on Pancake Swap. CRO versus Lunic. CRO has probably more top 10 potential. Lunic is something that uh, just has a ton of popularity. So I would say you don't really compare the two because CRO is a long-term position in my opinion, but Lunic could still be long-term, but it's not something that pays you, every single day or every single week or every single month. Can you do an AMA with the Ballies? Can I do an AMA with the Ballies NFT group? Um, I haven't thought about that. I mean, I probably can, but I haven't thought of doing that. Have you ever heard? Have you wait? If you're ever in Las Vegas, you need to try Gordon Ramsay fish and chips. It's the best I've ever had, ever. I would love to. Um, what, like what restaurant? Because I know he has like what is it, Gordon Ramsay at the London or something? That's in New York, I believe, if I'm mistaken. I don't know. When do you think Litecoin will hit an all-time high again? When Bitcoin hits an all-time high and Ethereum hits an all-time high. When we see things start to really run, I think Litecoin will run as well. It did. You saw it at a level of 500, and it just looked phenomenal. And I still have my 10 Litecoin or 8 Litecoin. Hey Matt, what is your price prediction on Cardano by the end of July? The end of July, we don't know if it's a bullish month or a bearish month. I definitely believe that we're in consolidation right now. So consolidation means that it could stand where it is and really fall down within that consolidation zone. So I really don't have a price prediction for the end of the month. That's really too short term for especially a crypto market that is uncertain where it's going. So I don't know if I can say that, but I don't hold Cardano. I wanted to buy more Cardano, but I don't hold it yet. And this may be a horrible time to buy it, so I might not ever get it. Um, I'm giving you the info. You're missing all my messages. Yeah, it happens. What info? Because that's what I said. Is that it launches tomorrow. And that's at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Sorry, that's what I see there by doing math. When do you? I read that 88 breakout right now. 88 is breaking out right now. 88 is up 1%. It's at 50 cents total, so it's not bad. Not B, not B. You're seeing the fluctuation here through the last 7 days. You've seen this at a low of 40 cents, high 40 cents, right? And now it's at a level of resisted multiple times, really away from that 49-cent mark or 50-cent mark. So will it be a third time? Because if it does, it's going to create something more downturn, more that's going to be a decrease in anything. Uh, Dang it, Matt. How do I set up and buy on PancakeSwap? So it's pretty simple. If you have a MetaMask account, it's very simple. You literally just go into PancakeSwap. You type PancakeSwap in to your browser, and it'll come up. And I have to link my wallet. And then you could just connect your wallet. You can just connect your wallet to here. Let me actually go back because I don't know if it's fully connected. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can just connect your wallet. Up top, it'll say connect your wallet, and then you'll be good to go. There's a freaking fly here. Go in the trap. I missed. But yeah, you can do that, and then you can go ahead and buy whatever you want to buy, right? So, and then what you would do is whenever it goes live, that's when you would buy it. So you would take the contract address, it would be live, you would be able to paste it here, and you would get that token there. Hello, Shiba Inu. What's the next level for it? What's the next level for Shiba Inu? Sorry, I'm stretching. I might want to warn people. You might want to warn people about the scam going on where someone is pretending to be many commentators, all raising one scammer pretending to be an investment professional. Yeah. So there's a huge problem on YouTube. There's multiple problems. So it's mainly around the comment section. Somebody has developed something to where they automatically post like random names, random people like Kim Jansen and Tim Allen and or whoever, right? They'll make up names and then they will post that I made $20,000 with this person, and people will get scammed. So this is one form of the scam, and then there's also people that are impersonating me that take my name and are trying to bring people over to their WhatsApp. I don't have a WhatsApp. I wanted to get one, but now I will never get one. So Facebook needs to find a way to fix all these damn scammers. And when they see a scammer connected to YouTube, they need to like X that out, because I'm getting so many messages to where people are just like, I'm getting more messages where people are saying I made $20,000 because of this person. And I cannot respond to anybody in the comment section, even though I see like a comment that I like. I want to like it, but I can't even like it because if I like it, some people get confused with the comment that shows below it because they're a scammer, you know? I don't I don't like what's going on with YouTube. It's a problem, and I've tried to fix it multiple times. I've put in so many key phrases and key words and all that stuff, and they just keep freaking coming back. And the same thing goes for Discord group. There are people that are pretending to be me. I will never reach out to you ever. If you go over to Discord and a person that by the name of Matthew Perry reaches out to you first, that is not me. If you reach out to me and you know that I'm the community leader and you see all of that, or you see me as an admin or whatever, and you reach out to me, feel free to know that that is me because you did your research here, right? So it's just sad that you have so many people that are trying to scam people, and if they're having a success, they're gonna just keep doing it. And it's so sad. It really is so sad that people are going that low rather than making, an honest living and making any type of money. They just decide to steal money from people. It's freaking sad. How can anyone fall for a YouTube profile that has some weird WhatsApp number? It's in the name. Yeah. Well, that's another thing is I don't understand how people do it, but just know that there are many different age groups, many different types of people that are watching my videos, and you never know. You may see the picture, and some people they get excited that I responded back to them. I used to respond to a lot of people. Now, like I said, I can't respond to anybody because if I do, people are like, "Are you the real Matthew Perry, or is this the fake one?" It's like we have a conversation based on if I'm real versus if I'm fake, and it's crazy. I made a comment on my wait. I'm Matt made a comment on my video, and his scammer followed him to my chat. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anywhere that anywhere that people are talking to me, you will have those scammers come along. It's like YouTube automatically looks for my name and joins the conversation there. I will find a way to fix it, to fix all of that. My buddy got caught up in one of those on Instagram pretending to be investors. He bought 10K worth of Bitcoin and it got to 45K. Every time he tries to withdraw, they ask for more money. You get famous, that's why. Wait, you're getting famous. That's why people are trying to copy you and scam people. Well, the thing is like I don't see this many um, scam comments on everybody's stuff. Like I feel like I have more than the normal amount of people. You know, on a second thought, please don't stand up. You're probably not wearing pants. How do you know that? I'm not going to tell you if I am or if I ain't. I would imagine that I'm not wearing pants. And why I have to imagine it is because I'm not looking down. No, I'm wearing shorts. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. I'm not going to prove it to you, but I am wearing shorts. Uh, Regarding the scams, I have taken to replying to them saying I know that a person too because they approached me fist of the bar and came on to me and that he broke up my marriage. That's funny. That's funny. 40K of Bitcoin that he couldn't withdraw. It could have happened to a nicer guy, or couldn't have. It could have happened to a nicer guy, or it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Well, that's horrible. Thanks for the follow on Twitter and then the unfollow. Me? I followed and unfollowed you? I don't think I did that. I haven't followed anybody in a while on Twitter. Do you think the Shib devs had something to do with it? Like my scammers? I don't know. Did Bob Sharp did his video on how to get rid of spammers not help? Um, no. So mine are like 10 times more aggressive than what you would see in any other one. I've looked into a lot of keywords. I've been doing that for quite some time. You should see the amount of keywords that I have. I have WhatsApp. I have different variations of WhatsApp. I have I get it. I have different variations of WhatsApp. I also have uh the names of the people in there. Like it's individual people where I even banned the phrase BTC. Like it's crazy. And me talking about it right now, they're gonna put something else somehow, some way, and then they're gonna have more scammers that come through, more people that are doing that. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back right now. I'm gonna end the stream because Hayden's probably awake anyways. I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'm actually gonna go and try and be aggressive here and do some more stuff to get rid of the scammers on YouTube. If you get approached or contacted by anybody on Discord group, on Twitter, on Instagram, asking you to do something, or even just reaching out to you without you reaching out to them, it was not me, right? I am not going to reach out to you first. You reach out to me, and then I will most likely respond to you after the fact. So if you're reaching out, or if they're reaching out to you, just don't respond to them. Try and report them, ban them, kick them in any single way, no matter where it is. Discord, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, wherever, right? Hayden and Harper wearing the pants in the family. Yeah, they do. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Sorry that I had to leave so early, but, family comes first, so I have to make sure Hayden's okay. And if she's not feeling great, then I have to be there for her, It's daddy time. This is daddy daycare. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Also, if you guys want to get any of the merch line, we have this one where it's, I forget what it says. Don't give me your bags, I'll hold of them. Something like that. So, yeah. Feel free to check out the merch store down below, profitsapparel.com. Let me go ahead and bring that up before I leave so you guys can check it out. I mean, clean designs, guys. Definitely check it out. Be a part of it. And don't shy away from... It should be down below. I don't know if it is down below, actually. Profitsapparel.com. Let me see. Real quick before I leave. Yeah, it's right underneath the coin address. I gotta take that off. So profitsapparelmerch.com or profitsapparel.com. Link down below. And this is it, man. This is it. We got the simple design here, the not financial advice. I got this hoodie and I like it. The t-shirt as well. And you also got the pants. This is the Christmas sweater, which will always be there up until probably next Christmas. Which we're coming up on that. I might have to one up that sweater. But yeah, we got a lot of good designs. Feel free to check them out. Feel free to get a shirt. And if you have one, guys, tag me on Twitter. I want to see them. I want to see the shirts. I really do. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.